Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to edit a page. So I'm going to pick the Pages option out of the left menu on the dashboard. And I'm going to edit one of the sample product pages. So let's just pick sample product 2. In the edit page screen, you'll notice that there's two options in the top right hand side of the edit window. These are visual and HTML, and what these allow you to do is either edit the code in what's called the visual editor, which is what you see is what you get, or WYSIWYG, and the other option is in HTML where you actually see the code. So I'll just show you what happens if I, for example, select a word and I choose bold. In the visual editor, the word, you'll see that it changes, whereas if I go to the HTML editor, you'll see that it uses the HTML tag strong around the word in order to produce that. The visual editor is probably the easiest place to start for now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some sample text to add to this page. So I'm going to go to what's called a lorem ipsum generator at lipsum.com. And on this page, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see there's this generator button here. So I'm going to ask it to generate 3 paragraphs. What this does is this gives you some sample text, which is kind of a pseudo Latin, and it's used by designers pretty much worldwide as a filler text, placeholder text. One of the reasons that they use this is because it's not actually in because it's not in English, or it's not in a modern language, so it doesn't distract people who are looking at a web design from the actual design layout, so that the language doesn't get in the way. So it's quite useful to use when you're mocking up, and you may see it if you see you may see it on brochures and other places like that. Okay, so I've pasted that in here, and I'm going to click the update button. And now let's just view the page. So you can see that the text has been added in. Okay, so that's some filler text. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the same for the product page 1. And I'm going to add some of the same type of text in. Excellent. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to add an image to this page. So if this was a product page, I might want a photograph of what the actual product was, and I'm going to get one on one of the stock photo websites. So I'm going to look for iStock Photo. So this is the iStock Photo website. It's a great place to get photos if you're looking for stuff for commercial use. So let's say we're selling a camera on our website. I'm going to search camera. You can see all these different options come up. I'm just going to search for a straight camera. And we have loads of different options coming up here. So let's say I want to pick this image here. So as you can see, you've got the image here. You can buy this image in various different sizes, up to very, very high quality, so that you can use it on a banner or on a billboard. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to use the iStock watermarked version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick copy image location. So now I have the location of this image in the clipboard, and if I go into my page, I can click on the add an image button, and this will give me a place to add the URL. So if you see, the second tab here is from URL, and I can paste that in. So you can see that this is the image is on the iStock Photo website, and I've added the URL to that. And I'm going to put in digital camera. There are some other options here. The alternative text is a description of what the actual image is, so I'll make that digital camera as well. We can put a caption which goes underneath the picture on the page if we want to, and you can change the alignment. I'm going to set it so that it aligns to the right, and you can also make the image a clickable link to go to another website. We'll do that later. What I'm going to do is now click insert into post, and you can see instantly it's in the edit window. So if I hit update, we now have this on that page. So if I hit update, the page is updated, and now if I click on view page, you can see that our image is now there. Another way to add an image to a page is by actually uploading it to your own website rather than linking it to it on another website like I've done here. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go and pick another image from the search that we did in iStock Photo. So let's pick this camera here. And what I'm going to do now this time is I'm going to right click on this image, and I'm going to pick save image as, and it's going to download. I'm just going to call it sample product 2 image. Okay, so I've downloaded that now, and if I go to my pages, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit sample product 2, and on this I'm going to click on the add an image icon again, and this time I'm going to choose from computer. I'm going to do select files, and I'm going to go to the downloads directory where I downloaded the file to, and there it is there. So that's uploaded, and you can see the same options are now available. I can change the title to say digital camera 2, and add some alternative text in as well. And you can see that it also has the link URL as well. I'm going to change click none to make that blank, so that when you click on the image in the page it doesn't actually go anywhere. And I'm going to leave it as right aligned as well, and I'm going to do full size and insert into post. So you can see that's added, and now if I click update, that saved that, and now I'm going to click on view page. Okay, so we have the image now on our sample product page 2. So now we have our 2 different pages with the 2 images added. So that's how you can add a image to your page. Now you might wonder what the difference is between the 2 images and the 2 ways we've done it. With the first one, what we did is, if you look at the image location by doing view image, you can see that it's still actually hosted on the iStock Photo website. So this is handy if you need to link to something that's on somebody else's website. And then the other, then if you look at sample product 2 and you do view image, you can see that this is actually hosted on our own website in the uploads folder. Okay, so that's how you can edit pages and add images.